What if the key to living the life you love was learning to love the life you live? All of it. Let's explore the transformative philosophy of Amor Fati, love of one's fate, and how it can turn every triumph, setback, joy, and pain into something you deeply cherish. You'll discover how radical acceptance, gratitude, and little love can dissolve regret, erase limiting beliefs, and free you from the illusion of control. And it's an illusion. I'll end with 9 specific steps to start loving your life exactly as it is right now. Let's talk about how Amor Fati sets us free. Welcome to Season 3 of Roar. I'm Aubrey Lynch, and the thousands of successful artists, academics, and business executives that I've worked with have taught me that loving the life you live allows you to enjoy the life you have while striving for the love you want. This philosophy is at the core of Walking with Lions. I call them lions, life challenges, walk with them. My formula for human greatness is Amor Fati, that one wants nothing to be different, not in the future, not in the past, not for all eternity, not only to endure what is necessary, still less to conceal it. All idealism is falseness in the face of necessity, but to love it. Friedrich Nietzsche. The phrase all idealism is falseness in the face of necessity lost me until it hit me. Holding on to idealized visions and versions of what should be is a form of self-deception when confronted with the unyielding reality of what is. True strength lies in accepting and even loving the necessary and sometimes horrific circumstances of life rather than denying them with wishful thinking or running or hiding or fighting. Amor Fati, the love of fate, is required if you want to walk with the lions of your life. And this way of thinking allows you to embrace whatever happens as part of a larger, unavoidable order. So often when we are not meeting personal or social expectations, we find ourselves stuck in cycles of regret, wishing things had gone differently, or that we had more control over the outcomes. Reaching for more control is not the answer. Letting go and embracing situations as they are can release you from the pain you feel when your needs or desires are unfulfilled in the moment. Loving your life as it happens, however it happens, is the answer to all of your challenges. It's hard to explain how powerful Amor Fati has been in my life, even long before I knew what it was. This whole concept of walking with the lions is walking with what is. It's not fighting it. It's not running from it. It's not hiding. It's not freezing. It's not fleeing. It's being with the mess and making the mess as beautiful as mess can be. If you do the things in this video and apply them in your life in whatever way that works for you, you will feel better about whatever situation you're in. It doesn't change the circumstances. It doesn't mean it's going to be less uncomfortable, but it makes a lot of it bearable and keeps us positive, looking for the future, looking forward with optimism. Amor Fati sounds powerful, and it is. And I find it really difficult to do. I shouldn't say difficult, not challenging. I'm learning to do it. I'm in situations now in my life that are really uncomfortable. And I'm thinking if I spend my life falling prey to the misery that those situations cause, then my life's a mess and feels terrible. I don't want to feel like that. I want to enjoy life because life could be worse. It could be. And it's not bad right now, but the daily grind of these situations is really draining me. And I make these videos as an active way to counteract them, but they're still there and they still hurt. They're still depressing. They still cause me anxiety and pain. I'm going to get through it. So I'm sharing this with you because I'm not some master at running and living Amor Fati. I'm working towards it. It's something you work towards. It's not a way of life. Those that can do it truly are happy and joyful, and their life has meaning. And wherever they are, they find peace and fulfillment. And that takes a very, very practiced person in this sort of thing. I think it's the holy grail of personal growth. It's funny how these philosophies come up, and if you study philosophy, you find that these are what we call universal truths. Long before I knew what Amor Fati was, I understood firsthand what it meant, because as a human being, you will be confronted with uncertainty. You will be confronted with fate that is not comfortable, and you will be miserable through it. But after the long arc of your life, you start learning that all the drama is part of it. All the shenanigans, all the people and the hatefulness and the horror we're seeing is unfortunately a part of the human experience. How we manage it, how we reframe it, how we help each other, how we help ourselves, how we protect ourselves is part of how we become the beautiful souls we are on the inside. And I believe there's a way to love that. I believe there's a way to be in the thick, dark, scary place and still find joy and light. And I have to believe that because I'm not going to live in a world full of darkness. It's very dark, it feels very scary and very horrific, and the things people are doing never cease to shock me. It is stunning what people do to people and how easily we dehumanize each other. And I still believe that you and I, that are watching right now, we're in this moment, sharing this time where we believe there's more. There's love, there's hope, there's opportunity, there's optimism, there's support and inspiration. We got to believe that and keep pushing for that because they need us, okay? So hold on, stay strong, and love the life you have, whatever that life is. Here are 9 specific ways to embrace an Amor Fati mindset. Embrace acceptance. Focus your energy on what you can influence, your actions, choices, and let go of what you can't. External events, other people's actions. Holding on to situations that are not serving your well-being keeps you in a state of suffering. If you want to grow, let it go. Easy to say, I know, and I'm not trivializing what you feel, but you have to try to do that to be in the Amor Fati mindset. Practice mindfulness. When is this never part of the formula? Be engaged in the present moment without judgment, accepting things as they are. Focusing on the past removes you from the opportunities of the moment. Likewise, when you're hypnotized by the uncertainty of the future, you miss out on opportunities in the moment that can create the life you want or want to avoid. Reframe challenges, another cornerstone of walking with lions. Instead of seeing setbacks as failures, view them as opportunities for learning and growth. Just because you're not successful in meeting your goals or achieving certain outcomes, that doesn't mean you're not improving and growing. Find meaning in adversity. Open your mind and reflect on how you walked into a blessing after encountering a setback. Many times, disappointment leads to amazing opportunities. There are countless stories like mine where you lose a job and that opens you an opportunity to connect with a job that really fills your sense of purpose. Recognize that suffering can lead to strength. Understand that challenges can build resilience and character. We grow through what we go through. Resistance builds strength. Cultivate a positive outlook. That's optimism in ROAR. Reflection, optimism, authenticity, and resilience. Try to find the good in every situation, even when it's difficult. Ask yourself, what good has come from this breakup or removing people from my life? If you answer that question honestly, you will find something positive to consider. Choose happiness. Happiness is a choice. Consciously decide and find joy and contentment in your circumstances. Ultimately, it's your choice how you approach life. Even when times are hard, you can choose to be an instrument of love, peace, and joy. There's a lot of drama going on out there, and if you go into the drama, you'll be miserable. So I really try to live my life in love and light. I'm positive and I'm kind. I have my depression, my anxiety, and I get freaked out and want to pop off, but I try to count my blessings, and I choose to be an instrument of joy and love and light. Whether or not people take me up on it, that's a different story, but I'm offering that to you as much as I can. Practice gratitude. Focus on the positive aspects of your life, even the small things. Learning to appreciate and be grateful for what you have can create a feeling of long-lasting peace within you. The saying, things could be worse, is not a cliche, it's a fact. You don't have a job, but you have money. You don't have money, but you've got a roof over your head. It can always be worse. We don't want to think about the worst part. We want to think about, be optimistic about the future and the good things that are coming. If we're in a situation that's uncomfortable, and this too shall pass, and it can be worse. Not to trivialize what you're going through, but to reframe it. Embrace curiosity. Approach new situations with an open mind and a willingness to learn. Ask yourself, what does life look like for me? How did that happen? New situations bring new opportunities. If any of this is resonating with you and you're still watching, you might like this video. We're going to talk about uncertainty. Amor Fati is the love of one's fate. And in that fate is uncertainty. So let's talk about that next. One planet, one tribe, one world, one love. I'll see you there.